Welcome back to AB in Focus. I'm Nicole Abigail, reporter at Arabian Business. And joining us for this session is Dhamodharan, the Executive Vice President of Digital Asset Production and Digital Partnerships at Mastercard. Also joining us is Prakriti Singh, the Executive Vice President of Eastern Europe, Middle East and Africa at Mastercard. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so Raj, the first question for you is now there's a global shift away from cash advances and cryptocurrency. Adoption is also on the rise, driven mainly by young users. How is Mastercard contributing to make crypto more accessible and secure?
Yeah, it's a very good question, and it's absolutely true that the consumers, especially a certain segment of consumers, are initially crypto enthusiasts, gotten into getting a stable coin account or a crypto trading account, and once they have it, they want to have utility and access to their savings. Sometimes people use it as an account, sometimes use it for trading, but whatever the case is, they need to be able to use it anywhere they go. So Mastercard is always about helping people exercise their choice, but to do so in a very safe and simple manner. So what we did is to have a stablecoin linked card, a crypto linked card is a very simple existing Mastercard proposition applied to a store of value that is a crypto. They can be using it anywhere Mastercard is accepted, 150 million and counting, and where we are bringing the simplicity of using a tap or an online checkout to everywhere. But at the end of the day, they can continue to store their value either as a stable coin or a crypto, or as the case may be in their case.
Okay, and expanding on this, with regulatory clarity arriving, how is Mastercard helping integrate stable coins into financial mainstream? Sorry.
Look, we're not here to really say, okay, this must be the currency that a consumer use or a business use. As I said before, this is really about exercising choice and to make sure that they do so in a safe and simple way. So we today enable, for example, a financial institution can pay Mastercard in stable coins through our partners, or a acquirer can get paid from Mastercard in stable coins as well. So that they can further enable that choice to the merchants. So that's really about giving people the choice to be able to interoperate from one format of the currency to the other in a simple manner. That's the end of the day, that's what this is about.
Prakriti, with the EMEA region seeing a unique convergence of stablecoins, CBDCs, and tokenized assets, often leapfrogging traditional infrastructure, from your vantage point at Mastercard, what are the most significant digital asset trends shaping commerce and payments across the region?
Look, EMEA as a region is, if you look at the curiosity index on crypto and digital assets, it's very, very high. We went out and studied in terms of both consumers and businesses. We are above average compared to the rest of the globe. And if you think about where this interest is coming from, there are 3 or 4 trends that are very, very true to the region. Number one, we are a region of inflationary economies, which means that consumers have an interest in hedging what they hold as their currency of choice. Secondly, we are seeing in the region, because of the consumer interests, regulators leaning in as well. If you look at the UAE as an example, with the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority, the regulators have really leaned in and created an ecosystem for crypto fintechs across the globe to come here and thrive. The third aspect is we are also a region of high, let's say, underserved financial populations, and that means that there's always curiosity around solutions that can solve for access and cost, and there is a degree of interest in what digital currencies, CBDCs in particular, could do in that space. And finally, one of the things that we hear very, very commonly from many of our partners, banks and non-banks, is the need to create more efficiency in cross-border trade and cross-border payments. It is a diaspora-driven economy. If you look at the entire region, many people from the region go outside, send money home, and so we are a net recipient, and hence the interest in what can be done to optimize cross-border payments is very, very high, but also cross-border trade from across the globe. So I think that kind of creates a underlying, as I said, curiosity and intention to innovate, whether it's with, tokenizing money and fiat or digital assets where they may solve real pain points.
And now Mastercard is known for its collaboration with multiple wallets in the region. We all know this. Can you share your partnership vision in this space?
Look, again, if I go back to, Ultimately, we want consumers to have the choice of wherever they want to hold their money. It may be in a bank account, it may be in a mobile wallet, it may be in their favorite fintech wallet, it may be in digital currencies, it may be in cryptocurrencies. The key point is we want to make sure that there is a way to transact securely and safely across all of those different types of, let's say, wallet ecosystems. Now, if you think about EMEA, of course, we have a very, very high penetration of cards, but we also have almost 700 million wallets of different kinds, whether it's mobile money wallets, whether it's crypto wallets, whether it's merchant wallets, account-to-account wallets that consumers hold today. And we believe that by bringing tokenization as a unifying technology to enable consumers to access whichever form of money they want, at the acceptance network of Mastercard, where we have nearly 17 million locations in the region, is where we can truly bring value as a network. And that's the unlock, or that's the solve that we are working towards as far as our region is concerned.
That's very well said. Now, Raj and Prakriti, my next question is to the both of you. What is next in the world of digital currencies? I'd like to hear from both of you, whoever wants.
Yeah, so one of the things Prakriti talked about, how it's a diaspora-driven community here, and one of the use cases is really cross-border remittance. So a couple of quarters ago, our Move product announced the capability to be able to send stablecoins and receive stablecoins. I think that's where you're going to see the next unlock that you're going to see in terms of utility for consumers and businesses. And what follows from that is SME payments and B2B payments as well. So we see that as the immediate next step. And in this conference, we're already seeing quite a bit of demand for this service, and look forward to working with the industry to make that happen.
Absolutely. Prakriti, would you like to add on to that as well?
I mean, to add to the point that Raj is making, I think crypto-linked cards will continue to grow in our region, especially in those economies or those geographies where regulators have leaned in, with the necessary boundaries, whether it's the UAE, whether it's South Africa. There is going to be a need where consumers will want to spend the crypto holdings, and that's where we will lean in with crypto-linked cards. That's in addition to what Raj said, but also I'm quite excited about how we can unlock efficiencies in cross-border payments by bringing what Raj just talked about, that amalgamation or integration of fiat and stablecoin rails. And we are hearing from every single one of our customers that they are interested in this, that they feel that there is a problem to solve here. And I think that's one of the most interesting spaces to lean into.
Absolutely. Sounds like there's a very exciting future ahead. Thank you both for your insight today. It's been truly great.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.